What's going on, guys? Sunday, NBA. We got a game 7 with the Magic and the Cavs. Of course, I'm going to get you guys a free play in today's video. We fell just short of my last free play. That was to get us to an 11-4 free play record, but we're going to move to 10-5 instead. Miss it by about 1 bucket or so, about 3 points short. I really thought the second half of the game would have been basically what we got the entire time. I said it in my last video. I said I thought the Nuggets would score fairly easily, and I thought I had a pretty good reason to expect the Timberwolves to absolutely keep pace. We saw it in the second half, but the second quarter, neither team even getting to 20, a 19-17 quarter, and it still comes up a bucket shy. Not only that, but 107.5. The line closed around 109.5. So we had good CLV. It is what it is. It was a crazy drought in the first half. Jamal Murray, 0 points from Jamal Murray in the first half. The Timberwolves bench in the first half, basically useless. Yeah, I don't know. I really like that play. I'd go back to that over and play it a million times out of a million. Without that crazy scoring drought in the first half, it would have sailed over the total. Probably would have got 100, 125. That's sports betting. You don't hit every wager. You can't. It's impossible. It'll never happen. You can't always expect to hit all of your plays. And speaking of my plays, today was a losing day for clients. Very, very small. We had 3 plays, a half of a unit each. I mean, it was such a bad day based on the lines, the weather in baseball. A lot of the wind conditions in those baseball parks today was wind blowing in, bad for scoring. A lot of injury reports were looking ugly today, and I did a deep dive on the Nuggets game. I thought I had a window to find like a 2 or 3 unit play on the Nuggets, and I just dug into it all morning. Even into the afternoon, the picks for clients did not even come out on Saturday until about 3:30 in the afternoon. I just said, screw it, man. I can't do it. There's too many holes on the Nuggets based on all the spreadsheets, and I'm not going to be able to do more than a half of a unit. So we took the Pirates on the money line. Of course, I'll put the text on the screen that got sent out to clients today. Pirates got the job done, just needed the Nuggets to find a way to win, and they got upset. It happens. It's sports. We cashed with the Dodgers team total over. No problem. That was easy. And then weather conditions totally flip-flopped, and bad pitching turned into good pitching. I mean, pitchers that had really bad numbers for the Orioles and the Reds today. I thought both teams would have got after it offensively, but there's very little offense, so we fall short in the total runs in that game as well. So a 1 and 2 day, we lose about half of a unit, a little more than half of a unit, 0.6 of a unit. No big deal. I think it speaks volumes when I'm on a 36-10 run in the NBA, killing MLB. And the only thing I can come up with on Saturday is 3 little rinky-dink half-unit plays. I think that basically explains my lack of confidence and just how sharp the lines were. Everything was pretty sharp today on Saturday. Did post the Padres, though. Padres at plus 108. Gave that away on my SoBet. I always talk about SoBet here on the channel. I am one of the professionals on the SoBet platform. It's not my full card. Single pick a day. 1 pick a day. But we did cash that one. That now makes 8 wins in my last 9. It's a single pick a day over on SoBet, but 8-1 over the last 9 days. Truly insane. SoBet's only $9.95 a month. So if you're looking for just 1 pick a day from me, maybe check out the SoBet platform. That link is in the description. Let's go ahead and get in today's game. Let's get back in the win column here for the whiteboard winners. Magic plus 3.5. Cavs, we're looking at a total of 194. Let me double check right now, make sure the numbers are up to date. Let me bring up the money splits. We'll just dive right into this game. And I guess a quick recap, just overall consensus of this Timberwolves Nuggets series. I don't think there's any doubt at this point that it's going to go 6 or 7 games. I don't think there's any doubt that the Timberwolves, they're not scared. They do not give a fuck. They don't care. I'm telling you guys, this team's dangerous. Almost took a futures bet on them 2 weeks ago at plus 1,000. Probably should have. But they don't care, man. They're fearless, and you got to give them credit. It was a bad game by the Nuggets, though. I think it sets up a huge, huge opportunity. Not necessarily on the spread, but something very specific. Monday possibly could be a record-setting day. I actually already told a couple of clients, not the wager that's going to go out on Monday, but just letting them know that, yeah, it was a 1 and 2 day. We lose just a tiny bit of money today, but Monday looks like an ultimate hammer spot. Could be a 5-unit play here for the NBA playoffs. Get into that on Monday. Let's get back to this Magic game. Money splits, NBA, Sunday, May 5th. By the way, I'm feeling a little bit better. Appreciate everybody who's been sending me some get well wishes. I think it's working. Yeah, so the spread's the same. You can get a 3. So if you do like Cleveland, a couple books right now are -3, not -3.5. So if you do like Cleveland, either consider the money line or a -3. And if you do like Orlando, definitely take the 3.5. The money splits, the sharps are on Orlando. 42% of the bets placed right now against the spread are on the Magic, but over half of the money, 53%. This is not drastic. This is not some of those splits in some of those other games where we had the Milwaukee Bucks as that big public underdog, where I was all over the Pacers. We went 3 for 3 of that Pacers game. Told you guys the very next day, I can't remember who it was, but we had another big public underdog, sharp money on the other side. I think it was the Mavericks, maybe it was the Magic and the Mavericks. I think it was both those games. We went 2 for 2 on those. So yeah, the money splits right now, they're pointing towards Orlando. We got almost 60% of people liking the Cavs here, but less than half of the money. Money line splits are actually the same, which is a good sign as well with a small spread like this. Some people are saying, screw it, I don't even need the points. I'm going to take the Magic to win the game outright. 23.5% of bets placed on the money line are on the Magic, but almost 38% of the money. Did I say that right? Let me read it. I don't want to edit the video and stuff. 23.5% of bets placed on the money line are on the Magic. But 37.5% of the money on the money line is on the Magic. So sharp money's on the Magic. It's undeniable at this point. And I think what's going to break here? Something's got to break. It's easy to just say, oh, well, the home teams keep winning. Cavs money line. I'll go safe. I don't know, guys. That's too easy. This is sports betting. This is the NBA playoffs. I'm going to reserve my official opinion on this spread and how I'd play it, maybe the first half, first quarter, full game for clients, because it will be a full 1-unit play today here on Sunday. That'll be sent out as soon as I get this video done. I'm going to get that one out right away. But I would lean taking the points. I think these games have been close. And, what are the exact margins? I'm forgetting off the top of my head. Haven't there been like 3 of these games that are inside of 3 points? Let me bring up the Cavs here. Come on, load. Let's go. Hurry up. People are waiting. Yeah, so the Magic, won and covered in the last game. The Magic lost, but covered in the last game in Cleveland, lost by a point. Magic won and covered at home the game before that. And and then they got blasted at Cleveland back-to-back games to start the series. It's kind of seemed like Cleveland had the momentum early, and the Magic have kind of settled in a little bit. The Magic have covered the last 3 games. This is a spread prediction, right? You're trying to guess who covers the spread. The Magic have covered 3 straight. You're going to go against that just because a home team is home and it's a game 7. Donovan Mitchell, man, he single-handedly kind of kept the Cavs in the game there versus the Magic. A little more balanced scoring. You're getting some points from a few different players. So, that's kind of conflicting. On one hand, you have a team with a player that's the best player in the series. So if it's close down the stretch, you want the team that has Donovan Mitchell. He's clutch. He can get you a bucket whenever he wants, it seems right now. So that's a huge plus for Cleveland. On the other side of things, you have a team that may not have a super clutch team, maybe not a total, like, you don't even have to worry about it. Like, you totally trust him. Like Ant Edwards, like, come on, man. Like, we trust him. Jamal Murray, we trust him. Like, we trust these guys. Derek White, Jason Tatum. Jimmy Butler, if he was healthy, those are guys you can trust. And the Cavs have that guy. I trust Mitchell. If it's tied at the end of the game, I like the Cavs. I like the Cavs here. They got the better clutch player. If you need a bucket, I probably would assume home court advantage, home environment, home defense, and the clutchest player on the court would get the job done. But on the other side, you don't have to really be totally relying on one player to go off. What happens if Donovan Mitchell only scores 35? His point total is only set at 29.5. So what if Garland and Strus and some of these other players don't show up? That's a negative. So there's some conflicting factors in this game. Okay, there's certain things that you guys should be putting more emphasis on in terms of this game and who you like to come out Of course, I'm sure you'll run over to Pick Dogs and all those gimmicky channels, Wager Talk, all the frauds, the big pros who charge you $600 a month to give you about 52 or 53% winning percentage. Yeah, I like this game. I'm going to have a pretty good couple of plays on this one. I think we might have 3 or 4 between props, totals, and sides in this one. So yeah, guys, if you do want my premium plays, hop on the website, dancepicks.net. You can get an entire month, which is basically the whole rest of the NBA playoffs, for $89. It's an absolute steal. We're up almost 25 units just in the NBA playoffs alone, and really doing good in baseball. 27-12 over a 2-week period. Not worried about that. Even when NBA runs out all summer long, we're going to cash tickets on the MLB. So you guys can also look forward to this channel becoming an MLB channel for the summer. Of course, I'll be doing videos on the MLB as soon as basketball runs out. But let's go ahead and update the whiteboard. Let's get another winner here. So we moved to 10-5. I think I got a good pick here to move to 11-5. Let's get the job done, guys. Let's get back in the win column. All right, we're going with the team total under for the Cavs. Let me actually bring up some numbers here for you guys. Listen to this. These are the team totals of the Cavs in this series. 97 points under, 96 points under, 83 points under, 89 points, barely over, 104 points over, and 96 points under. More games have gone under than over. This is a high-stakes Game 7. I expect defense to show up in this one. I expect even if we get some points early, that second half, I think the defenses will really clamp down. And like I said before, this is a team that relies solely on Donovan Mitchell to take on most of the workload. So if it's not a total game like the last game, if he doesn't totally go crazy, I have a hard time believing they're going to get to that number. Let me double check it right now as I'm recording this video. I looked at this earlier. Let me make sure it is still 98.5. It is. And it's at an even -110 odds. Maybe there's a 99.5. You guys can shop around. Maybe the public money will come in on Sunday and bump that up a little bit. And you can try to get under a 99 or under 100. Make sure you check all the books and get the highest number you can. But for the whiteboard winner, guys, to get back in the win column, we're going to go under the team total for the Cavs. Maybe they do still win the game. Maybe they could even still cover the number. But if there's a team that I expect to go under their total, it's going to be the Cleveland team that's a little bit more reliant on one individual player. It's just hard for me to believe that Donovan Mitchell is going to drop Kobe numbers in back-to-back games, even though it is a home game. So there you go, guys. Drop a like on the video. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.